Hey, so I almost dropped my phone. It is very difficult to generate money online for me. And these kids are brilliant. Okay, so I always have to say this because I got so many videos out there that I feel like it's important that you guys know a little bit about me. If somebody happens to click on this, these are video logs of me going from, I'm at the bottom now. I'm going to go from the bottom all the way to the top. And I'm 50, single parent, Social Security, Section 8, almost 2 years for Section 8. Can't do it. I can't do the Social Security. I've only been on it for like 5 years. I had a hip replacement. When to get my hip replaced the first time, they said I was pregnant. I couldn't that's how I found out I was pregnant, with her dad sitting up there saying, "We're too old. I raised my kids. You raised your kids. I want to be free." This is what he was saying. Now I can deal with it now. I had to go backwards to deal with my emotions. Now I've been studying the law of attraction for 10 years. I just now got the grist of it. I'm a little behind it, but I just know that my mentor told me that you have to study like 4 basics. And the 4 basics that I study is who you listen to. Listen to the people that have the things that you want and the evidence that it works. Number 2, teachable index. High willingness to learn, high willingness to change. He said it had to be at a 10. It's so hard to be at a 10 all the time for me. So mine constantly fluctuates from 1 to 10 to 8. So I really try to focus on 9 and 8. 9 is actually really, honestly, 9. 9. That's my favorite number. It's alive. I love 9. 7 too. 7 is a 10. Just numbers and letters in general. Okay, so anyways, I'm always at a 9 or an 8. I try to stay there because if I get to a 10, boom, I'm at a 10, but I stop at an 8. Pretty soon, maybe I could stay at a 10, but my belief level isn't that high. It's not in my sweet spot. So there we have it. Okay, the number 3 is the training balance scale. And the training balance scale is your hopes and your beliefs, your dreams. And what I was told with this law of attraction was your beliefs are at 99.9% and the hopes in the house are going to come. You just have to keep on dreaming and believe the beauty of your dreams. Don't worry about the house. The house will come. Just chill, relax, tell yourself the house will come. Just keep on doing what you need to do, whatever it is that you need to do. And dream big, and believe the beauty of your dreams. So that's basically that. Now, the 4 concepts were the hardest for me. It's unconscious, competent, unconscious, competent, and then that's you don't know. Let's use it as tie. He did it with me with tying a shoe. Let's tie a shoe. Remember when you were a kid and you started trying to learn how to tie your shoe, and you didn't know what the fuck? He's like, okay, so you didn't know about tying the shoe. So that's incompetent, unconscious, incompetent. Okay, you didn't know about it till your mom said, "Hey," because she got tired of tying your motherfucking shoe. He didn't say it like that, but I'm putting it in my own words. But this is information I got from my mentor. So he said, "Hey, I'm tired of tying your motherfucking shoe. You're gonna learn how to." I don't say it like that, but my baby, how did I do it? No, I think what I did with her was, come here, let me show you how to tie a shoe. We did it together. I had one out and she had the other. But I was tired of tying her shoe. I was like, okay, that's got to stop. You have to separate yourself. She had to, so I introduced it to her. So the second thing is, oh, okay, I need to learn how to tie my shoe. Okay. So now that's called conscious incompetent. So you understand that, okay, this is how I tie my shoe. Right goes over left, and then I make a loop in the bunny, or however you guys do it, right? And then the third is, okay, now you know. conscious competent. Okay? And then the fourth is unconscious competent, where you're doing it on autopilot. So like, let's go back to the shoes. You realize, okay, I gotta tie my shoes. How do you do it? Oh, hand over hand, it goes like this. So you know, okay, and you keep on practicing and practicing. You'll fuck up here and there. But now that when you're walking, boom, boom, oh, my shoe's untied, bam, bam, bam. You ever drive somewhere and you ended up somewhere that you weren't even, you just like, why am I here? How did I get here? That's called autopilot. And and he said, if you learn these, and he said, if you focus on these 4 foundations, mind you, and I did 10 years of this, man, I cried a lot. But I had to go back to the demons and deal with my childhood and try to fix all that too. So it was a lot of work that I put into this. It's not easy for me. Maybe for you, but not for me. So now you could be at unconscious competent by magic happening everywhere because you're vibing that already. You trained yourself how to vibrate that perfect vibration. I think that the frequency to that is something like 528. I don't know. Don't even so much to learn. But so now I'm not there. I'm not at autopilot. You know, and to be honest with you, I was like, oh, I'm going to get to autopilot. Man, it's taken me freaking almost 10 years. Now I'm thinking 11. Pretty soon it's going to be 11 years. So I'm not going to keep on practicing the 4 concepts. I digged as deep as I could. I got 10 years of that. It's a lot. And the information that I just gave you was just a scratch of a surface. There's so much more. And I was like, I want to learn more about, teach me a little more about unconscious competence. Teach me a little more about 4 concepts. So basically there's 5. He said you have to master all 4. I haven't mastered all 4 because I'm not on autopilot as luck, happiness, joy, blissfully happy. Gosh, I would love to feel that. That would be great. Okay, so I decided, to try to put a video every day, and I'm trying to manifest money because, trust me, money is not the root of all evilness. Money is the fuel that I need. I'd like to go to some of these seminars some of my mentors are talking about. I'd like to join more groups and my mentors talking about, my new mentors. My first mentor, well, I have 3, God, and then there's 2 others. I don't mention their names because I'm not sure if I can or not. But that's beside the point. They know who they are. I'll be talking, and if it rings to your ear, I'm talking to you. So if you actually hit this, I don't even know. There's like a trillion people. That's why I like doing these, because it's like a needle in a haystack. This is great. I can make video logs and tell my kids to jump on this. And I'm my baby girl, Lilu, if you are older, 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, you see your mama, I just want to let you know I'm proud of you. You are smart as tack. And mama loves that baby. Ooh, I love that baby. Yes, I do. You make me happy. And everything about you, baby girl, amazes me. I love watching you grow up. I love every movie like, yeah, baby girl, we went through a lot. Yeah, mommy was like, rah. However, I learned how to control that. Because love is not easily angered. If I say I love you, I'm not going to be easily angered. And you already know mommy's working on that because I love you. And Chrissy, I love you too, baby girl. Don't get it twisted. And Nishi, Jessie, Junie, all of y'all, your mama love you. I don't care what no one says, your mama love you. I had some issues that I had to go through. Come on now. I was only 22, 23 when I met your daddy. Smart motherfucker, isn't he? Anyways. Military popo of 23. 1 kid, he got 3. Come on, girl. Come on, boy. Now you know your mama love y'all. But anyway, so 10 minutes. I'm keeping these at 15 minutes. And I'm going to work hard as hell to make this money online, and I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I don't care how many times I sit and cry. I don't care how many times I bump my head against the wall. I don't care how many times I fall. I don't care how many times I tell myself I want to give up. I don't care how many times that I just pull my hair out of my head. Literally, God. I don't care how many times I fail. Because more fails make me stronger. Because I figure out, I go back. How did I fail? What did I do wrong here so I don't do it again? And I had to learn this. Literally, I had to learn. This was hard. This was a hard thing for me to learn. Not only that, I had to go back and deal with some serious demons in the back of my head. You know, like I said, in the beginning of this thing, her dad, when I found out I was pregnant at 43. Almost 21 years later, 22 years later, I had another baby. And they stopped the surgery. I was getting IVs put in to be knocked out, to get this hip replaced that I injured. Walked with a bad hip for 20 years. I was so scared to get it replaced. Wow. And I got her dad sitting next to me screaming at me about how he want to be free. I raised my kids. You raised your kids. Oh, you're too old. You got a bad hip. And I had to tune him out because I was freaking out. I'm in the bed getting ready to be reeled into the operating room. This man comes running out. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. I said, who's pregnant? Me. You lying. You know, I was like in shock. And I was like, how did that happen? This is why I'm celibate. I'm done. Come on. I'm done. So I had to have the surgeon come out of surgery just, after when he was done, he cleaned up and he came out. And I said, hey, how you feel about working on my hip now? And he was like, I don't feel comfortable. He didn't say it like that. He was very professional. No, you're not. I'm strong. I just don't really feel comfortable with the fact that, you're 6 weeks pregnant. And I just can't take that chance. And he was the best. He's the best surgeon in the world. Oh, I'm so glad I waited 20 years to get that hip replaced. Well, anyway, so I said, okay. And then her dad kept on screaming, I want to be free. I want to be free. So I turned around and looked at his dumb ass and said, and I said it just like this, go be free. I choose life. I don't care. And I must tell you, it was went through pregnancy by myself, hustled. I had to stop work. They put me on disability. I didn't realize that disability was only 1 year. I had the baby and my hip they had to put me on bed rest because I couldn't, but I made myself, I tried, and people was like, don't do that. You look like you're injured. I was like, well, if I don't do it, then how am I supposed to have a healthy baby? So I made myself walk. I was fighting. Everything I did by myself. The whole entire pregnancy, every single hospital visit, I did by myself. When a woman's pregnant, she reaches out. So I reached out to her dad. I was like 9 months. I kept on reaching out. He was never there for me. Never. Ever. Never there. He wanted to be free. I mean, I could just, it goes on and on. I was homeless. I helped one of my siblings out with their kids. Their kids were it was bad hip. Helped them with his kids with a messed up car and a baby. Okay? That was, we don't even want to go there. I'm still fuming on that one, but it's gotten a lot better because now I could talk about it without tears because I'm very like, but oh well, that's life, right? Okay, so it was, like I said, almost homeless. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on and on. But here I am. And I've been through a fucking battle. Oh, let me tell you this. And when my daughter was 4 months, I went and got my hip replaced. And I was by myself with that. Well, my brother helped me for like 3 days, watched my daughter like 2 days, which thank you. Where are you now? Okay, you mad at me? Fine. Be mad at me. I can't help how I am. I can't help how I talk. You know I got taken away at 10 and a half and got thrown in and out of group homes. This is who I am. With the Assyrian, Scottish, and Cherokee Indian blood. I can't help I'm emotional and I speak like this. I'm not trying to fight you. God. Let me stop. Okay, see how that goes? So now I gotta change that stuff. Okay, so I was home after 5 days there. I made myself get on those crutches. I was like, what am I gonna do? And I knew I had to go home because me and my brother are like oil and water. We pop after a while. I don't like being around him, and he does not like being around me. And the things that he has said that came back to me, really, is that how you treat your sibling, your blood? I know families that deal with their sisters and brothers are out there really on some serious shit. Fucked up, stealing from everything you could think of. And they still got their back. You're wrong. I just could go on and on with that. Okay, anyway, so after that 5 days, I was pushing myself like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna take care of a baby? I know I'm gonna be by myself. Well, I didn't panic. What I did prior to the time I left, I had a red wagon. I put her in a red wagon. I had a belt. I strapped that belt, and she was 4 months. I strapped that belt around my waist, and I had crutches. I lived downstairs. I took cold baths in the kitchen. Thank God for that thing. Shit. Baby took a bath. I cooked. She was always bouncing. She's not walking. She's just bouncing, having a good time. She loved it. I held her. Easy. It was easy. Well, I made it easy and I made it fun. But that's just, and it's just been like that. She's 6 now. And it's been like that since the day they told me I was pregnant, 6 years. Plus dealing with my emotions, plus dealing with my bad hip, plus trying to figure out how I'm going to pay Paul to pee Robert. I was going to jack the whole damn Bible in a minute. But I did it. And I did it too because my brother did step up and he helped me with diapers and gas and some food for 3 years. So I thank you for that. But don't get it twisted. You got paid back. So I did that shit for free. Because I don't let money control me the way you let money control you. You are the bitch to your money. I don't care if you have your own business. I see how hard you work. You asked me one day, hey, what would you do? Quit. And you scare me. When you start, I shut down. What I meant to tell you is no. You keep what you got until you get what you want. Think of another plan because this plan obviously isn't working anymore. Have several different options. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I should have told you that, but I was scared to speak up. So I said, I quit. No, I'm not a quitter. That's not in my blood. Now I get tired and I'll get shut down, but I'm not a quitter. And I'm going to keep on fighting. And I'm going to keep on fighting. And I'm going to keep on fighting. As long as I've got breath in me, I don't care what. I'm going to keep on fighting. Not just for me, but for my kids. I'm having such a hard time on this internet. I am having such a hard time with technology. I am having such a hard time getting out of my shell because the last 4 years I just crawled into a shell and just kept everybody away from me. I was so like, because I needed to focus on me and my little one. I pushed everybody away, everybody, and I mean everybody except one. One hung up. She's still hanging on to me, even with me, with my attitude and crying, and I want to talk. She get mad, but that's an angel. Ursi, you an angel, and I swear, I got you. But there's a couple of people that helped me through before we stopped talking. There's one girl that I love like a daughter, but she talked big shit about me behind my back, and I was helping you. You watching? I still love you. And like I've always said, if I have, you have, because I love those girls. It's sad that you couldn't see that before. Now it's over. I mean, I'm always going to be there the best that I can, but I built a wall because you hurt me. You fucking hurt me. I can't believe you for that one. I helped you when you were living next to me. I helped you with your car. I helped you with your apartment. They weren't going to give you back your fucking deposit because I knew you had 2 kids and you had to move you and them back to Tennessee. I went in there and I scrubbed it to the T. And I've got videos of that. That's on my Facebook. I got text messages that I printed out from us of everything I've done for you. And, you did a lot for me too. In a sense, I thought. But you talking shit? I watched your kid for free. I even helped you when you came back from Tennessee. I jumped through hoops for you. I made sure your kid, I didn't ask you for nothing. You could barely pay me gas money, made me think you didn't have money. And now all of a sudden you paying somebody $250. Where'd you get that? That broke my heart. You don't believe me? Go check our messengers on Facebook. Why don't you go read that? But I love you. No matter how mad I am at you, no matter how hurt I am by you, no matter what, I fell in love with you as a daughter. And I love those damn kids of yours. So girl, I forgive you. And if I ever have, you have. You know who I'm talking about. You watching this, you know. I'm mad. Okay. My other girl that had my back, that paid money for my food stamps so I could pay my rent, you gave me almost everything but $15. Okay, $15 is $50, but you made $15 off of me every month. Plus, you helped me out. Thank you. But I also worked for you. I also did a lot for you. And you know damn well I gave you $2,000 when I finally got my Social Security crap. I didn't know what to do with money, but money doesn't ever control me. Money doesn't control me. I see somebody in need and I've got it, I'm going to help. And I don't expect nothing back. But all along, you talking shit about me behind my back too. And you're supposed to be my sister. I confided in you. That night, your daughter called me at 1 o'clock in the morning. She texted me about a fucking stupid ass video. So what? So what? Her ex is her man was gonna have a baby. And when I got to know Eric, I've learned he was doing this since day one. There's a lot I know. You can't sweep shit under the rug, not deal with it, and think that it's gonna be okay and it's gonna go away. And that's what I told her at 1:00 in the morning. I said I didn't post that on purpose. And by the way, nobody else is on my Facebook. She knows, not even my own daughter. The only people that are on my Facebook were you, your daughter, your mom. That's it. Maybe Michelle. So one of you, instead of saying, hey, Reese, why don't you take that off because I don't want Celeste to hear it, or I don't want my daughter to hear it, or I don't want my daughter to see because it's going to hurt her, and I don't know what you were thinking about trying to talk to me. What do? You call her. And then we get in an argument, but she's yelling at me. I'm trying to say, hey. And she's like, ah. And that's why, oh, it was horrible. And then I started, it was like, yeah, instead of, you listen to, of course, your child, that's your child. That's your child. Okay. But if it was my child doing that to you, you better believe I'm going to talk to my child, but I'm also going to get your side of the story too, so I can make a logical decision. But see, this is why we're different. What pissed me off the most was I confided in you some serious shit, and she knew it all. That means if she knew it all, everybody else knows. So what are you saying behind my back? I loved you. I loved you with my whole heart and soul. My older daughter grew up with your daughters. I was there. I was there during it. I was there for you. You were there. But have I ever said anything negative behind your back? How could you? And then you're talking shit about me at the center where you work. And I walk in there and I'm listening to all. I'm like, oh my God, I don't even want to hear it. That's all I have to say. It's like, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Oh, this is something I have to deal with. But I forgive you. And I love you. And I was wrong for posting the video. I didn't do it on purpose. And I love your daughter. So if I have, you will always have. Okay. So let's get this party started. I've got to really try to focus on how to generate this money and record speed, because I don't know what I was gonna do, because my gas light is on and I am kind of trying not to freak out, but I'm a little scared. Like, how? So I have to start planning. Okay, so if I don't get this, I do have an antique $5 bill and I don't want to give that up. Not for money purposes. I just want to be able to say, hey, look, I don't want to spend it. I'll figure something out. I always do. But see, this is why I'm so tired of trying to survive. I'm so tired of trying to fight it. I'm so tired. I just want to relax. I mean, I could be on the phone and talk to somebody. If it's my own business, I could chill out. I could even go to Starbucks and answer I could do that. That would be fun. I'd be free. I could go anywhere I want with my own little business. But in order to do that, I got to get it up and going. And let me tell you something. Technology is a bitch. Especially when you've been away from technology. I had to stay away from the media. I stayed away from the media I'm informed, but I'm like, okay, I had enough. I don't even like looking at magazines, pictures. I try not to let anything poison my brain, my eyes. It's just protect me. And now that I said, okay, it's time to get back on, because, I just felt like it's time to get back on. I get back on and I'm like, I'm lost. And these kids are smart as fuck. God, they're little geniuses. They know this shit. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, what? What do you mean? What is that? Like, how do you get? I'm so lost. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this damn fucking store, and I'm going to make this damn fucking store work for me. And I'm not only stop there. Once I learn this, I'm going to build a quick foundation on this. I'm going to go. I'm going to fly. Not because I'm trying to compete. I'm not competing. I'm just going to go my own pace. But I know what I want. I want to be financially free. I don't want to be popular. I don't want to have 1 trillion people following me. I don't want... I just want to be financially free. Just something like I could have a home where my kid could just have the best life ever. She's already been through the ghetto, and she's been through her mama going, what did I say? How many times I gotta tell you God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, using proportionally? You know, if it doesn't make sense to me, I get really upset. Okay, I've already told you, this is me. I've already told you 5 times, and normally I only give people 2 or 3 times. If you don't get it to the 2 or 3 times, we got a problem here, NASA. This is how I was talking to you, baby. You know it. Baby, if you watching this shit, you know. You see mama fall on the floor, boo-hoo crying, like boo-hoo crying, huh, babe? It had nothing to do with you. Mama's tired of living like this. But I'm going to tell you something, Pumpkin. You're amazing. That all you need to, your mama and your daddy got some issues. But like I've always told you, that's between your mommy and daddy. When your mommy and daddy are together, that's like water and oil on fire. Okay? And if the daddy watching, boy, you know. Don't play. Don't play. Do not play. You already know. But baby girl, all you need to know is the best of mommy and the best of daddy made you. Your dad is powerful. He's brilliant. And he's very smart. Very, very. He's brilliant. He's taught mama a lot. He can't help that we can't help it. And you need to know this. Your daddy love you. And I love you. And I'm proud of you. Because you survived me. I don't know how you did it, but you did. So here I am, posting another long video. I thought I was done. Apparently not. I got a lot to say, don't I? But this is good, though, because like I said, I'm not buying traffic. I'm not really trying to post any title. I just, something simple, and you click on it, you click on it. You don't, you don't. You watch it, you watch it. I'm not looking for any subscribers. I'm not looking for any